Now, we've brought Carves Oracle back into the studio. Our chief reporter, I said just before the commercial break that there was some news about Alejandro Garnacho. What is it?
Well, Chelsea are considering making a move for the Manchester United player before the window closes. They've been alerted to his potential availability, and he's a player they have been watching very closely. We're being told a move is possible this window or in the summer. But of course, Chelsea would only proceed with a potential deal at the right price and on the right terms. And I think one thing that is actually quite important is that relations between Chelsea and Manchester United at the highest levels are very, very good. So I'm sure that if Chelsea decided that he was a player they wanted to sign, they could pick up the phone to Manchester United, see if he was available and try and do a deal at the right price. If he was to move to Chelsea, he would move to London, one of the best cities in the world, and also he would remain playing in the Premier League. I think for what it's worth, from United's point of view, I would imagine they would prefer to sell him to a club abroad rather than have such a good young player as Garnacho playing for one of their rivals. But I think if we're talking about Chelsea and Garnacho, I would say he's a player they're very, very interested in. I just get the sense that they're biding their time to make their move at the right time.
According to Sky in Germany, there is no final decision, but it is something that has been discussed. Manchester United have also been in discussions with Napoli over a transfer for Garnacho. He's a player Chelsea have been watching closely. The winger's agents were in attendance at Stamford Bridge on Monday for the win over Wolves.
Well, as for Nkunku, before the talk of a possible swap with Garnacho, it's understood discussions had been held with intermediaries about a move to Old Trafford. Chelsea value Nkunku at around £70 million.
Manchester United are still discussing Benjamin Šeško internally. It's an expensive deal, so it's not easy, but don't forget the gentleman agreement I told you. For some clubs indicated by Benjamin Šeško as special clubs for him, the price of the Šeško package can be 70-80 million euros fixed, 5-10 million euros in add-ons. So this gentleman agreement between Šeško and Leipzig, in very good relationship, the player, the agent and the club, can be an important factor, with Newcastle going very big and with Manchester United discussing strikers and Šeško internally. So keep an eye on this story in the next week and in the next days, because Newcastle will go with an important proposal. Manchester United will discuss his name again internally with the coach involved in the conversation, Ruben Amorim, with the directors and with the financials of the deal to understand if they can make it happen or not. But this Benjamin Šeško situation will be, for sure, one to watch in the next, let's say, 7-10 days.
Manchester United could pursue a new goalkeeper during the ongoing transfer window. The Red Devils have had a good summer with 3 quality acquisitions. Mateus Cunha and Brian Bumo are expected to improve the club's creativity and goal-scoring significantly next season. Diego Leon appears a very bright talent and should provide good competition to Patrick Dorgu for the left wing-back position. United are open to pursuing more signings, and TIC Sports journalist German Garcia Grover claims that the club are in formal negotiations with Aston Villa for goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. Grover adds that Martinez is the chosen one by manager Ruben Amorim. Unai Emery's side have so far rejected a loan proposal from the Red Devils for the 2022 World Cup winner. Man United should avoid a deal for Martinez. United recently suffered a setback with Andre Onana picking up a hamstring injury in pre-season training. However, things look positive ahead of the Premier League Summer Series in the United States. The Cameroonian has returned to training and could play some part during the pre-season tour. In our view, United should avoid a deal for Martinez and instead pursue a quality backup. The Argentine will turn 33 in September this year and has shown signs of regression over the past season. He made 5 errors leading to shots in the Premier League, with one of those leading to a goal. The former Arsenal man also picked up a red card for violent conduct against United in late May. As a result, he is suspended for the opening 3 matches of the new league campaign. Villa have turned down a loan deal and want at least £40 million to part ways with Martinez. We simply don't see United making such a huge outlay unless Onana leaves for a good fee, which seems unlikely, given his ambition to stay at the club next term. Instead of a marquee shot-stopper, United should place emphasis on landing a quality backup such as Royal Antwerp's Sen Lammens, who has immense potential. The 23-year-old saved 77% of his shots in the Belgian Pro League last season. He had a passing accuracy of 71% with over 7 long balls per appearance. The Belgian also impressed with his high claims while saving 4 penalties. United should pay the £13 to £17 million package Antwerp want for the highly rated goalkeeper.